everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. I have a fun new release for you guys today. So last year we did a truck of the month series and I did it in cross stitch and in quilting. You guys loved it and people are asking if I was going to do another series this year, and good news, I am, and I hope you are going to love them. So obviously we don't want to redo the trucks because we did those last year. So this year's series is going to be the House of the Month series, and because I'm a quilter, the houses are all going to feature a cute little house plus a seasonal quilt to go along with it. Before we get started with the video, if you're enjoying my content, make sure to subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. You can also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming fun. We have a lot of fun projects planned for 2023 and you're not going to want to miss out. All right, let's take a look at our 2023 Stitchy and Quilty series. So these are going to be called the 2023 Stitchy and Quilty House of the Month blocks. They are going to feature adorable little houses. I'm kind of got a cottage theme, farm theme going on, and then they're all going to feature a seasonal quilt as well. They're also beginner friendly, so if you've never cross-stitched or quilted before, these are going to be a great project to start with. So let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to start off with the January Stitchy House of the Month. Here is what it looks like. Isn't it so cute? So all of the pieces are going to finish at this exact same size. I used Beautiful Beige by Witchelt 14 count Aida for my houses. They all finish at about 3.5 by 4.5 inches. And then I finished them on sticky board, and I did show how to do that in the last Vlogmas video that just uploaded. I also have a video tutorial that goes into way more detail on how to finish these pieces. I did the same thing I did last year and used magnets and washers so that I can just swap out my cross stitch piece so that I don't have to keep rebuying this backing board. This backing board is just a little home decor mini like cutting board type of thing. I got this at Hobby Lobby. You can screenshot this. This item number down here is listed on the pattern and it says $7.99, but last time I looked they were actually on sale for $3.99. So if you see this video and you can head to your Hobby Lobby, you can definitely get it at a discount. I believe they are 50% off. And I was considering painting this board, and leave me a comment below if you think I should still do that. I have some Annie Sloan chalk paint. It's like an antique white chalk paint, so it's not bright white, it's kind of like a distressed white. So I was thinking about doing that so that it would maybe fit all of these a little bit better. But then when I put this on here, I actually thought that it looked kind of cute as is. So let me know in the comments below what you think. I am using all DMC floss. I wanted this to be easily accessible for you all. I did have a comment on one of my videos, I did have a comment on one of my videos last year saying that they didn't think it was DMC because it looks too shiny and DMC is duller, and I'm not exactly sure what to say to that. All of last year's patterns and this year's patterns use DMC. It's all listed in the pattern, so it's super easy. And I did use DMC, so I don't know if it looks shiny in the pictures. I'm not sure why, but I did use that. For finishing for this one, I used some cute gingham fabric. This is from Lori Holt, and I apologize, I don't know what line it is. This was from my stash, and you only need a small amount of fabric, so if you have a little bit of fabric in your stash, this is a great stash buster. So I covered this backing sticky board with that fabric. I covered another piece of sticky board with my cross stitching. They're both hot glued to the back, super easy. And then for this one, I decided to add a little bit of rickrack here, and that is the Lori Holt rickrack in Cloud. It's the small rickrack, so I had to be really careful to try and get it to show up around these edges because it's only about 1/4 of an inch wide. I think on my next piece, I'm going to try and get some of that like 1/8 inch cording and glue it around the outside edge and see if that works a little bit better. I mean, I think it still turned out pretty cute, but if you want your rickrack to show, you might want to use a larger rickrack than what I did. Of course, we've got our cute little cottage here, and then here's our little snowflake quilt hanging off of some poles next to our cottage. I thought that was so cute. And then of course there's a little snowflake down here. There are some back stitches in here, so the snowflake is hanging from a back stitch, and I back stitched around the outside of the quilt so it looks like it's hanging on poles. But other than that, it's just straight cross stitch. It's a very easy to follow. The patterns are full color. and they are full sheet patterns. So this pattern is the size of like an 8x10 sheet of paper, so it's super easy to read, and like I said, it's full color with symbols on the colors. Last year I did 3 different patterns for each one. I did black and white, color on symbols, and then I think colored symbols. And most people said that they just like the color one, and that's the one I use. So this year I'm just putting out the one because I think that's just easiest to follow and it's less printing for you guys. So here is the January house of the month. It's super cute. I hope you guys are gonna like this series. They're all designed. I am still stitching them. Once they're all stitched for me, and if you guys would like to get the full bundle early, I will be bundling these up just like I did last year. So they are for sale individually while we're going through the sew along, and then once they're all done, I will bundle them up all into one bundle. So you can wait if you would like, or you can just go ahead and grab them now. These are available in my store. It's store.confessionsofahomeschooler.com. I will put a link below the video where you can get them. Let's go ahead and move on to the January Quilty house. So here is the January Quilty house of the month. Obviously these blocks can't be quite as intricate as the cross stitch ones. So some of them are going to match, some of them are going to be obviously a little bit different. The quilt hopefully will sort of match. It kind of depends on what I can do. Obviously with quilting, I don't want you guys to have too many teeny tiny pieces. I want this to be fun. I want it to be an easy project you can just whip up and have displayed in your sewing room for that month. So the house block I think is really cute. It's very easy, standard house block. And then of course it's got that little quilt hanging on the side. And in the pattern, I chose fabrics right here that were just a little bit too close together. I think this fabric needs to be a little bit different so that you can see it. They are actually different fabrics when you look up close, but then from far away it actually kind of looks like the same fabric. So if you're doing this, I would suggest using a little bit more of a contrast for your snowflake quilt there. I used this nice brown, warming brown tone for the January. And then for the backing, I used a cute aqua gingham. And I'm sorry it's blowing out a little bit because we have snow outside. So I've got a white wonderland coming into my window over here. So everything's getting a little bit blown out. For the binding, I did this cute gingham. All of the printed fabrics on here are by Bonnie and Camille, except for this brown. This is a Lori Holt print. And then the background is a Lori Holt B background. I think it's called Gray Crosses or something like that. The quilting on this I thought would be really fun. I did this on my standard Juki TL2000 right here in my sewing room, my main machine that you see in all my tutorials. And I just did these cute little snowflakes and swirls all over the quilt. So that was really fun. It's a really easy pattern. I also put a little label here on the back. This is from Sweetwater Fabric, and since it had that snowflake on there, I thought it was perfect. I am part of their tagged subscriptions. You can go to the sweetwaterco.com, I believe is their website, and they have a tag subscription website that you can join, and you get personalized labels every month right in your mailbox. And so they're a lot of fun. They're always seasonal. They've got all kinds of different size options. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get like one label that's huge. Sometimes you get like 3 skinny ones. Sometimes you get 2 like half sheets. This one came on a sheet of 4 actually. So they're all different every month and they're just so cute. And I have a whole stack to choose from when I'm labeling my quilts. And I am trying to get better about labeling my projects because I think that's really important. And for a long time, I never labeled anything. So I gave away a ton of quilts to family and friends and they don't have any labels on them. So I'm kind of sad about that. So I'm trying to do my best about labeling my quilt projects going forward. Now I wanted to let you know that last year I had a lot of people doing the Truck of the Month series as pillows. And so I like to do these as wall hangings because I can hang them in my sewing room, but I just wanted to share that idea with you because I think pillows are such a cute idea. Her pillow is adorable. She did one for every month, and I just think that's so cute because you can put it out on your couch. And if you do the envelope backing for the pillow, I do have a tutorial for that here on YouTube on how to do an envelope backing quilted pillow. That would be great because then you can just store these flat, like in a closet something or somewhere, and then just you know, change out the pillow insert for every month. And I think that would just be so much fun. So I'm doing mine as wall hangings because that's how the pattern was written, but I just wanted to share the pillow idea because I think it's so cute. And you don't even have to do the letters. You could just do the house block. This would be a great pillow size, like just cut it off down here. And so from here to here would be your pillow. That would be a great pillow size. So just another fun idea with these blocks. So like I said, they're going to be releasing the 15th of every month prior to their month. So the January Stitchy and Quilty House of the Month are live in my store now. And then on January 15th, the February blocks will release and so on. And then, like I said, once I get them all done, I will be bundling them all together in a bundle, and we'll probably do paper patterns at that time. The individual patterns are just going to be available in PDF. If you want the bundle, those will be available in PDF and paper once it releases down the road. And I'm thinking about as soon as I'm done sewing them, releasing that bundle, because I know a lot of you like to get it ahead of time. So leave me a comment below letting me know if you're okay with them releasing once a month, or if once I'm done, you just want the bundle available right away. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you are going to be enjoying this new series for 2023. I will also be doing the Sew With Me series here on YouTube, free tutorials once a month as well. So those blocks will be coming soon. But I did want to share the January Stitchy and Quilty House of the Month blocks with you today so you could go ahead and get started stitching for January. All right, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to enjoy our new 2023 Stitchy and Quilty House of the Month series. Again, I'll put links on where you can get all of those below. Also, make sure you're following me on social media. That way you don't miss out on any of these releases. And that's going to be it today. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, enjoying Vlogmas, and just having a lot of fun crafting for the holidays. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time. These are both beginner-friendly patterns. They're not very, let's see, they're both beginner, oh my gosh, it's early and it's snowing, okay. You can see our December block from the last year's block, truck of, blah. All right, let's take a look at our 2023 house, all right, let's take a look at our 2023 series, Stitchy and Quilty series. Man, it's bright out there. It's snowing. How are you guys doing with the Stitchy and Quilty ornaments? That sew along is over. I hope you guys all had so much fun and decorating your sewing room or your home. I love it every time I come in here and get a look at my ornaments.